بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، تفسير السعدي عبد الرحمن بن ناصر السعدي رحمه الله، سورة الجاثية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حاميم. تنزيل كتاب من الله العزيز الحكيم. إن في السماوات والأرض لآيات للمؤمنين وفي الأرض وما يبث من دابات آيات لقوم يوقنون واختلاف الليل والنهار وما أنزل الله من السماء من رزق فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها وتصريف الرياح آيات لقوم يعقلون تلك آيات نتلو عليك بالحق وفي حديث بعد الله آيات يؤمنون ويل لكل أفاك أثيم يسمع آيات الله يتتلى عليه يسر مصطفى كان لم يسمعه ويشر بعذاب أليم وإذا علم من آياتنا شيئا اتخذوها هزوا أولئك لهم عذاب مهين من وراه جهنم ولا يغني عنهم ما كسبوا شيئا ولا ما اتخذوا من دونه دون أولياء ولهم عذاب أليم. هذا هدى والذين كفروا بآيات ربهم لهم عذاب من رجز أليم. Hamim, the revelation of the book is from Allah, the Almighty, the Most Wise, wherein the heavens and the earth, they are indeed signs for the believers, and in your own creation and in that of the creatures is scattered throughout the earth, there are signs for people who are certain in faith, and the alternation of night and day, the provision rain which Allah sends down from the skies and gives life thereby to the earth, and the changing of the winds and of the winds are signs of people of understanding. These are the signs of Allah which we recount to you in truth. Then in what message after Allah's signs will they believe? Woe to every evil liar who hears the signs and revelations of Allah being recounted to him, yet he persists in his arrogance, as if he did not hear them, so give him the tidings of a painful punishment. When he comes to know anything of our signs and revelations, he makes a mockery of them, for such there will be a humiliating punishment. Ahead of them is hell, neither their gains nor those whom they take as brothers, and Allah will avail them anything, and theirs will be a grievous punishment. This Quran is true guidance, and for those who deny the signs of their Lord, there will be a punishment of painful suffering. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala issues an implicit command to venerate the Quran and pay attention to it, for its veneration from Allah, who is the only one who is deserving of devotion and worship, because of what he possesses of perfect attributes, for he is the only bestower of blessings, the only one who possesses perfect power and wisdom. Then it supposed that by mention of signs in the universe and in their own selves, such as the creation of the heavens and the earth, what he has scattered in them of creatures, what he has placed in them of benefit, and what Allah sends down of water by means of which he gives life to the land and the people. All of these are clear signs and proofs of the truthfulness of this mighty Quran and the soundness of what it contains of wisdom and rulings. They are also indicative of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala possesses of perfection and of the resurrection. Then Allah divides people into two categories according to whether or not they benefit from his signs. The first category learns from them, reflects upon them, and benefits from them, thus rising in status. They are the ones who believe in Allah, His angels, His books, His messengers, and the last day, with their perfect faith that reaches the level of certainty. That's the increase in mature thinking and knowledge. The other category hears the signs of and revelations of Allah being recounted in such a way that proof is established against them, but then they turn away from them in arrogance, as if they did not hear them, because they not cleanse and purify their hearts. Moreover, because of the ignorance towards them, they increase in transgression. However, if they do come to know anything of the signs and revelations of Allah, make a mockery of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns such people of doom and says, woe to every evil liar, that is everyone who is untruthful in his speech and sinful in his deeds. Allah tells us that such people will have a painful punishment, and that ahead of them is hell, which is sufficient as a severe punishment, and that neither they get their gains in terms of wealth, nor those whom they take as brothers other than Allah, taking their help, will avail them anything, for they will abandon them at the time when they will need them most. Having highlighted his Quranic revelations and verses of science, and stated that people fall into two categories in terms of their response of that term, Allah now tells us that the Quran, which invites people to these sublime aims and goals. This guidance, as it says, this Quran is true guidance. This is a general description of the entire Quran. For it guides people to knowledge of Allah by describing His scary attributes and those trustworthy words. It guides them to knowledge of His messengers, close friends, and enemies. By describing their characteristics, it guides people to righteous deeds and promotes them. It describes evil deeds and forbids them. It explains the required for deed, describes required both in this world and the hereafter. Those who are guided follow its guidance, and thus they will triumph and attain bliss. And for those who deny the signs of their Lord, which are reflected and clear, and no one rejects them except one who has gone too far in wrongdoing and transgressed far beyond all bounds, there will be a punishment of painful suffering. أي نعم. الله الذي سخر لكم البحر تجري بفلك فيه بأمره من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون وسلكم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض جميعا منه إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. It is Allah who has made the sea to be of service to you, so that the ships may sail on it by His command, and so that you may seek His bounty, and so that you may give thanks. He has made to be of service to you all that is in the heavens and all that is on earth. All is from Him. Verily, in that there are signs for people who reflect. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us of His favors and kindness towards His slaves by making the sea to be of service to them, so that the ships and the boats may sail on it by His command, and so that you may seek His bounty by pursuing all kinds of trade and livelihood, and so that you may give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for if you give thanks to Him, He will increase His blessings and will reward you immensely for your gratitude. He has made to be of service to you all that is in the heavens and all that is on earth. All is from Him. That is by His grace and kindness. This includes the heavenly bodies and the earth and all that Allah has placed in them, such as the sun, moon, stars, and other heavenly bodies, all kinds of animals, trees, and fruits, all types of metals and minerals, and other things that are prepared to serve the interest of the sons of Adam and meet their needs. This requires them to do the utmost to give thanks for His blessings and to think deeply and reflect upon His signs. And hence Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, wherein that there are signs for people who reflect. To sum up, the creation and control of these things and the fact that they are made to be of service to humanity demonstrate that Allah's will is always done and are indicative of His perfect might. What is in them of this procession and both beauty with which they are created and amazingly way in which they are reflected is indicative of the perfect wisdom and knowledge of Allah.